Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
It's your boy Taco Bell Wani, and former UFC lightweight champion Rafael dos Anjos joined my much more reputable and esteemed colleague Ariel Helwani on his show The MMA Hour this Monday, and he discussed some of the changes that he believes led to his fight with Colby Covington being moved from his home soil in Brazil at UFC 224, to now in Chicago at UFC 225. Now, there was a lot of speculation on at first and rumors and reports that this fight, Colby Covington versus Rafael dos Anjos, would be going to Brazil in Rio, which is where Amanda Nunes is going to be defending her title against Raquel Pennington. But the thing is, there was a lot of risk involved with taking Colby Covington over to Brazil, and it looks like the UFC realizes, yo, if we couldn't keep the Mac Life guys from letting in Conor McGregor and his little 10-man squad, how are we gonna keep a whole country from letting in people that want to mess up Colby Covington? So Rafael dos Anjos said that's why he thinks this fight was moved to Chicago, and that actually does make a lot of sense. So that's just one more thing that you can blame Conor McGregor's bust attack on. Like, a lot of people don't like Colby Covington, they want to see him get messed up, and they were probably low-key rooting for like the crowd to fucking hit him with tomato cans or something, or tomatoes on the way out to the crowd. And I'm sure Colby Covington's probably still going to be booed in Chicago, I can only imagine, as he's did his best to piss off, like every faction, the nerds, the Brazilians. He's working on the women now. His former teammate and roommates. Colby Covington is just, doing his best to portray himself as a shitty person to make people hate him, because that also makes people want to buy his fight. Now, with that being said, he has formally targeted the Brazilians. As he said, this place is a dump. He's talked about some of their former, Brazilian legend fighters. Damian Maia called him Dad Bod Maia. Talked about, he's did a lot of things to piss Brazil off, and his last fight was in Brazil. He got on the mic and, doubled down on what he was saying before the fight. So people were like, yo, if he goes back to Brazil, they're gonna need presidential security for Colby Covington. And one other thing in my thought is, like, Colby Covington's probably just not worth the risk yet. They had to protect Chael Sonnen. We saw this in the past in the UFC when he went over to fight or coach the Ultimate Fighter against Vanderlei Silva, and Chael Sonnen talked about how they had to drive him around in bulletproof cars and stuff like that, because the people really wanted to see him. Something happened to Chael Sonnen. So I thought that they would be able to successfully defend Colby Covington in Rio. I thought, okay, the UFC must be planning on keeping Colby Covington in the richest part of the richest area of Brazil, on some Tekashi 6ix9ine stuff, posting, hey, I'm right here, motherfuckers, and really he was there 2 hours ago. That's what they were going to have to do to protect Colby Covington in Brazil. But it looks like now with Conor McGregor storming the Barclays, and just his Mac Life crew, the media crew, let him in, there could be a Brazilian media crew, there could be a Brazilian cleaning crew. Hell, the Brazilian security guards could want Colby Covington's ass and let somebody in to get to him. So it looks like that could be something that is why the UFC changed this fight. Although I'm not 100% sure if this is the case. I haven't heard Dana White or anyone from the UFC confirm, yeah, after Conor McGregor did that, we had to switch Colby Covington, because the UFC has successfully defended Chael Sonnen in a situation like this. So I'm not sure if this is true, but that is what Rafael dos Anjos, who is a part of the fight, believes, and it makes a lot of sense. If we can't protect the Barclays from Conor, how the fuck are we going to protect Colby from a whole country? It makes a lot of sense. With that being said, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out. And as always, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. I'm out.
This is #1 bullshit.